women arguing about the priority seat on the MRT were captured in a storm video that has since gone viral. The older woman involved chided the younger one for needing to be asked to give up her seat. Meanwhile, many Singaporeans here said they readily give up their seats to people who need it more.
If I see an old lady who needs more than me, then yes, of course I will stand up.
Of course, when I stand, I will feel tired. But I think, if thinking about it, the elderly, right, they need it more than us.
There are very few people who are very much, obstinate to give away their seats and all. But most of them, come on, they have that much of respect for them and they will give up the seats.
But do all of them practice what they preach?
So usually when you go to MRT or buses, do people usually readily give up their seats for you?
No.
No? How many percent of the time would you say they give up?
Very seldom. 10%?
And a lot of people just pretend they don't see you, or they just think, okay, I think you're not pregnant, I'm not sure, and they just sit through, the whole journey. And I've been standing like from one end to the other end of Singapore, just standing up with a big, pregnant belly. 3 years ago, I sprained my leg and I was like having bandage on my ankle, so I literally purposely stick out my leg, but no one give out the seat for me. Yeah. Even the priority seat was taken away by some young people, they just ignore.
The young man or the young woman that sit on that seat that reserved for, reserved seat, you know what they do? They close their eyes. They pretend to be asleep, and this poor man, old man with the umbrella, shaking. I saw.
However, some acts of kindness have resulted in misunderstandings.
I should give up my seat to a middle-aged lady, and I thought she's pregnant. Then I got scolded by her, and she's actually being chubby, and I told her for being pregnant. So I got scolded by the old auntie in the bus, so she was doing peak hour. It's kind of embarrassing.
So she thought she was pregnant, but
she's not actually, she's slightly chubby. Yeah.
So from then on, were you more wary about who you give up your seat?
Oh yes, and I don't tend to sit on priority seat, especially on bus.
Actually, I was on the priority seat, Then this old lady came in with a granddaughter. Okay, so I gave up my seat for her to sit down. But you know what happened? She got the young girl to sit down instead of her sitting down. So, I was quite pissed off in that sense.
An SMRT spokesman stated that the priority seats serve as reminders to give up their seats, but there is currently no rule governing the use of reserved seats in trains.
I think the priority seat should be observed strictly for the elderly or the handicapped, because people don't know the line to draw on this, right? I mean, there's a vacancy, they will sit down, but I think to solve the whole issue, I think the priority seats, not two, maybe at least one must be strictly reserved.
Absolutely for, the old or those with handicaps. So then there's no misunderstanding between, right? As you said, the girl was actually listening to music. Sometimes they get so engrossed in it, and I'm sure they didn't actually notice. So there's a lot of misunderstanding between them. Well, I think there are already enough rules and, enough, penalties enforcement, so many different things, so they break them anyway. I think it's cultivating the habit of being, gracious and being conscious of other people's needs rather than, punishing them for not giving it up.
Check out our other clip to find out more about the storm video of the middle-aged woman ranting at the younger woman over priority seats.